The weapons used by both men here are the butterfly twin knives. The knife technique used by both men is the 8-chopping knife technique. The 8-chopping knife technique is an extension of the Wing Chun fist technique. Transforms fist into knife. It's a combination of the basic techniques of Wing Chun fist and the attacking and defending characteristics of the short knives. The most difficult of the 8 swords to defend against is the onslaught. This slash relies on the rotation of the wrist to make the sword move upwards. The speed of the change is so fast that it catches you by surprise. Wrist strength is the core of the 8-chopping knife technique. At the same time, Master IP also has a wrist rotating movement, dodging Zhang Tianzi's attack. The next move is a counterattack and a sweeping motion. The left hand plows the knife, the right hand swords, a combination of attacks. Counterattack with the cloud knife. Upper and lower teasing knife attack. Sticky knife attack. IP Man is shocked by this move. The world thinks that Wing Chun's 8 cutting knives. The world thinks that Wing Chun's 8 cutting knives. There is a rumor in the Wing Chun inner circle. In fact, the core of the 8 chopping knives is to chop the 8 meridians of the human body. Many disciples have learned the technique of the 8 chopping knives, but few know the true meaning of the 8 chopping knives. Leaping step downward chopping knife. Showcase knife. Cross-cutting knife. Double sword plow bar stance. Standard knife to stall knife stance. In this knife fight, it was obvious that Zhang Tianzi was fighting very strongly. IP Man is a little bit weaker, but he also took Zhang Tianzi's attack calmly. Both of them feel that it's hard to separate the winners and losers with ordinary moves. That's why they have a tacit understanding. Directly close to the inner circle, they started a Chi-So match where they used swords instead of fists. Elbows attacking each other. Knife attack from the top. Knife downward counterattack. They are in a close quarters battle. It's hard to tell who's winning in a short time. From their faces, both of them see each other as their arch rivals. Each of them brings out his own skills. Double standard knife attack. Tard 8's blade stance. Stomping and kicking the wrist to remove the blade. Stomping and kicking the wrist to remove the blade. Both of them disarmed one of each other's knives one after another. Clapping hands and sealing knives. Zhang Tianzi suddenly abandoned his sword. IP Man immediately understood what he was thinking. Zhang Tianzi obviously feel that the two men's knife skills are difficult to distinguish between victory and defeat. Further comparison is not interesting. So abandoned the knife ready and IP Man in the fist and foot again competition. IP Man also understand his intentions. Also threw his own knife. Punch to the face. Zhang Tianzi's first punch is a hidden killer. The punch was blocked by IP Man. Look at Chung Tin Kai's gesture. The secret move, the marking finger, is about to be used. But IP Man blocked Chung Tin Kai's hand in advance. Marking finger. IP Man was caught off guard by the quickness of the finger move. Zhang Tianzi for IP Man's constant use of such vicious moves. That's because Wing Chun has a saying that in a match between fellow disciples, you don't use your full strength, but you use all your killing moves. In a fight between fellow Wing Chun practitioners, you can't hold back. You have to use all your moves. But the power of these moves must be reserved, so as not to cause irreversible damage to the opponent. Turn around and strike the head with the elbow. Straight punch. Railing hand punching hammer. Both fighters hit each other once. Double push palm. Straight punch. Wing Chun direct kick. The fight went on for 20 seconds with both men getting hit twice each. A long-lost feeling surged IP Man's heart. It turns out that the authentic Wing Chun is based on the word vengeance. When you fight, you must treat your opponent as an enemy. When you attack, you must be ruthless. However, IP Man had a good life in his early years, plus his gentle character. So IP Man's Wing Chun lacks that kind of ruthless feeling. Chung Tin Chi, on the other hand, has gone through life's trials and tribulations. Engaged in black boxing all year round, with a ruthless personality. This makes Zhang Tianzi's Wing Chun tricky and ruthless. So, Zhang Tianzi truly inherited the essence of Wing Chun. Through the competition, Yi Wen found the feeling he had long lost. The two continued to engage in a hand-to-hand struggle. Yi Wen seized the opportunity first. I gave Zhang Tianzi a kick and a fall. Zhang Tianzi turned over and stabilized his center of gravity. Immediately, the two of them engaged in a competition of leg skills. Zhang Tianzi found an opportunity. A Wing Chun kick attack. Blocked by Yi Wen's arm. Wing Chun stomps and counterattacks. From this round of competition, it can be seen that Yi Wen's leg skills are better than Zhang Tianzi's. From Master Yi's expression, it can be seen that Yi Wen has a slight advantage in foot skills. This made Yi Wen feel a little excited inside. The fence hand hammer exploded the liver. I have to admire Zhang Tianzi's psychological resilience here. It will make one's inner defense line collapse, and then it will be a complete failure. Although Zhang Tianzi's personality hides a hint of violence, but he's not restless. Calmly launched a beautiful counterattack. Wing Chun stomping. Both sides occupy positions, one up and one down. A struggle of tying hands began on the stairs. Two character pincer yang horse fixation. Pillow hand hammer. Bundle hands. Butterfly palm. Wing Chun side kick to the head. Wing Chun stomps and hits the abdomen. Both of them were hit once again. After this deeper competition, Yi Wen understands. I can't handle Zhang Tianzi in other aspects. There is only a slight chance of winning if you focus on your feet. Yi Wen opened the way with a straight punch. Directly approached Zhang Tianzi. Forced the other party to stick and fight with their own hands. Forced the other party to stick and fight with their own hands. There's a hammer hitting the rib. Horizontal cross-cutting of indicators. Double railing hand. This move is very powerful with a double barrier hand. Directly collapsed Zhang Tianzi. Wing Chun supports the feet. Teasing the foot and pursuing the attack. Punching and turning to mark the finger. Blade hand blocking. While Zhang Tianzi is blocking with his right arm here, his left hand wrapped around Yi Wen's arm, make Yi Wen unable to escape. Rotate the wrist, mark the fingers and seal the eyes. Zhang Tianzi's eagerness to win has been exposed here. If Zhang Tianzi chooses to stop at this point, so this duel means IP Man lost, but he felt that the victory was not thorough enough. Punching directly to catch up with the attack. Crisis moment. IP Man used Wing Chun listening bridge. The so-called Wing Chun listening bridge is not really listening with ears. Listening represents perception. Perceive the trajectory of the opponent's body movement. After practicing Wing Chun for a long time, I improved my body's touch and sensitivity. You can achieve listening to the bridge. 1-inch punch. A powerful impact erupts between every inch. This punch directly pushed Zhang Tianzi back several meters away. The explosive impact made Zhang Tianzi tremble all over his body. Can't stand up for a moment. This knife, stick, fist, and foot competition. In the end, Zhang Tianzi lost half a move and ended the game. Throughout the fight, IP Man's Wing Chun remained steady without any ruthlessness. And Zhang Tianzi's Wing Chun lacks stability in its fierceness. The strength of Yi Wen and Zhang Tianzi is comparable to that of others. If two people are in a life and death battle, it is still unknown who will win or lose. Wing Chun Kung Fu commentary ends.